But then when you hear about something like the Catholic Church, you know, there was Pope Benedict, when he got kicked out, there was a lot of people that didn't understand what was going on, and I was looking into it, and you find out what that guy did, and one of the things that he did that's so evil is he would move people. So he would take a priest that was molesting kids and just move him to another unsuspecting place. And he went on to molest, one of these guys that they caught went on to molest 100 deaf kids, at least 100 that they're aware of. And you just go, like, and he knew that this guy was a pedophile. And it's just, the Catholic Church in particular is just like, I went to Catholic school and nothing happened to me, but things did happen to people that I know that did go to Catholic school. And it's just like, is there another religion that is more connected? Like when you hear the term Catholic priest,
right,
pedophile is right. Like if you were playing a game like Catholic priest, pedophile, you know, like you would say that, you know, if you're, what is that, charades? What's that game? When you know, like you say, tough, big, runs fast, football player, yes. You know, like you'd say, Catholic priest, pedophile. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's
right.
And
it was an open secret for so long too.
It's,
you know?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I think a lot of the priests were probably drawn to the church for the access to kids. I mean, and
Yes.
Kirtanananda in New Vrindavan built himself a little pedophile heaven up there. You know, once he had the power.
So how did they? Did you talk to anybody from there that kind of reformed that place? Like, how did they? Once they got rid of him.
Well, first of all, he finally went to prison for murder, murder for hire, basically, along with racketeering, and like he was selling like counterfeit, football hats and shit. I mean,
is he still in jail? Or is
no, he's dead. He's dead. But he still has, like, not within ISKCON, but within the larger sort of Krishna consciousness movement, he still has a following. And I went to his tomb that's in Vrindavan, India, and I had like a translator kind of fixer with me, and I had one camera guy, and we sort of bullshitted our way in, and it was this creepy fucking place, man. It was like this, these sort of like almost Soviet block looking apartment. It was all half finished. Like there was his tomb and there were flowers and incense and photos of him and stuff. And it was basically after he got out of prison eventually as an old man, and he went to India and Pakistan and like drew a following of like Pakistani and boys basically that are now men in their 20s and 30s. And they occupy this sort of compound around his tomb. And the one that we sort of bullshitted our way past was starting to get like a little suspicious of what we were doing and of our story, which is like that we were just tourists basically that had sort of wandered by this place and were interested by it. And all these dudes just started coming out of these, they looked like vacant buildings, but they clearly weren't. You know, all these like follows or Kirtananda, and the translator's like, it's time to go now, time to go now, time to go now, time to go now. And so, we boogied out of there.
Wow.
Yeah. But he still has like followers, and frankly, even within ISKCON, he still has sort of quiet supporters.
Jesus.
Yeah.